Testing, 1, 2, 3. We live in 3, 2, 1. Not yet. We're gonna go.
Going 9 to 5, been ready for a night to turn the night alive, turn the night alive.
Testing. Yes, we are live. We here now. We fixed the little camera. Oh, yes. Welcome to the 4th and 1, where I always got it done, bringing facts by the ton for the rising of the sun. This ain't me in the shotgun. This is me in front of your TV having a whole lot of fun. Shout out to Cam Newton, 4th and 1 podcast. We here. I ain't recording. Now we here. If you're on Spotify, Apple, hit the little comments thing and the little star. Um, I always share for Spotify because I that's why I listen. I don't listen to Apple. I listen to Apple, but I just don't. I took my card off Apple. Let me tell you, if you have an iPhone, you got to understand that Apple just charge you for everything. You put your card on there, they just take money. Take. They try to charge me like $60 one time for something. I don't know what the hell I got. They just they tried it like 3 times. After that, I was like, nope. Because one time I put my card up there, as soon as I put my card up there, it's like little kids or like crackheads out there. Like, you go to them stores like over on Gentry, that store. You see them people outside. Soon as you walk outside, or they ask for money and you got a dollar, you got a dollar. It's just like that. Like soon as they see you one day, just coming. So yeah, but Apple, I try to list to Apple. If you're on Apple though, hit that subscribe, hit that button and all that. We're gonna get into it, and we have had a pretty good week of football here. We talked to Coach Woods last week and everything. And we know about the game here. There was a big game because they needed to win this game to make the playoffs. We'll talk. I guess playoff hopes. Now this is what some people are saying they got to win out to make the playoffs. Now I'm thinking there's ways to get around it to like beat the Methodian, and let's say they don't beat Red Oak. Because I'm pretty sure who I don't know who got to play. That's why I don't know who plays who and who Highland Park plays and all that. So somebody beat somebody and at least get one win. We know with the win last week was the win get them in. Now, did that mean they got a clinch the payoff berth? But did that mean if they won last week, this week Friday, they could just lose the next 2 games, and it didn't matter? So with them losing this Friday, did it still matter for them to win one game? I'm kind of it's weird. It's hard to understand. Like they need to do a game Friday. If they win a game, then you win. So now next week, why you have to win 2 games, or can you still win one? Is it a scenario where you can? For what I'm thinking, it seems like they have to win two. They got to win out. That's what most people saying. They got to win out. So we'll see. But yeah,
Because what I've seen it always come down to when you if you win 3 games, it'd be
yeah,
that one game you should have won because that team controls a breaker.
yeah.
And guess
And
who
now
controls the tiebreaker?
Burleson.
Burleson Centennial.
Yeah.
So what if they only win 3 games?
So they got to lose
Then
some
then
next
you
week.
F yourself. Then you lost.
Now
Then you
we
lost without the sauce.
the kicker is maybe they got Highland Park. Have they played Highland Park yet? I wonder. That's a that's a good one because you know Highland Park's not gonna lose to Centennial. I believe Highland Park can beat them. And I don't know if they played Rodale yet. So
Might be some 27, 30,
yeah, 33. I think like
yeah,
33,
33 days
37.
there.
Yeah,
Them look at
yeah,
Centennial. Of course, Highland Park usually has a sound defense, but
yeah,
Centennial, they got the offense. They can score. They can
yeah.
do it, and I respect the play call. I respect what they bring
Hey,
to the table. And we'll get into more of that in just a second, though.
yeah, we're going to get because that dude was double moving the heck out of the corner out there. The game started off and Red Oak, well, Burleson came down, went down and scored. And then they did the same thing. They kind of start slow, but this time they didn't really start that second half. They kind of kept it going. But this is what happened. As they scored, they Trey Hardison again. I saw this all day. Trey Hardison was over there. Whoever they was kept the corner, he was just better than him. They should just do it. They was one on one. I thought it was the disrespect. You one on one him. He was just literally burning him every time. So I thought they should have went that early. And because I don't think those corners could hold either of the receivers. And so they got him going. He had what, 3 touchdowns? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thinking about myself, it could have been five.
Hey,
Five. He missed it.
hey,
Missed two potential touchdowns, which I believe
yeah.
I thought it would have been touchdowns. Just a misconnection. But
Yes, I mean that's a good thing. Plus, like how good he's gonna be next year, it's gonna be like it's crazy how he's good next sophomore. Think about his next 2 years, it's gonna be this, and he's already getting offers. He can get some offers for some even more schools.
even more, just the more you
Uh,
do. Oh, this
but,
guy got so many offers. I gotta go watch him now.
yeah. So Jay, it was a good. It then they seemed like the defense seemed like they best play on Burleson was the little jet sweep they would run, and they kept getting off the edge and just breaking out the tackle. Now I can now y'all be like, okay, how they couldn't stop it? Now this is what I know. I know you can't compare everything to games, but college football 25, the most popular play when the game first came out was jet sweep, and it was hard as hell to stop. I'm telling you, it's because the way even if you run committed and send everybody that way, they still just hit the. It's something about that way that if you got good blocking. And they hit he seen the Sewing twins. He got there, he hit them, and they couldn't. He just bounced off a guy and blew. It's like you have to you gotta get your gap, fill that gap, and you gotta be there. It's hard to stop, but
Yeah.
it's not unstoppable. But it's a difficult play to stop. And the way they made it in college football is like incredibly hard to stop.
It seemed like the only thing you gotta have a fast defense. The
Yeah,
defense we know that we seen them on all levels.
man.
The defenses just gotta get there. You gotta get there. You gotta have great tackling.
Yeah,
And so with tens,
yeah,
superb tackles,
yeah. Oh,
and
and
they can. But like I say, sometimes you can only do so much. If
yeah,
the line is getting whipped, and they're
yeah,
constantly, there's another reason. They're
yeah,
smart, they're instinctive, but that's why I even told you for the game. I
yeah,
know I said it multiple games. The
yeah.
Seward twins are gonna be busy tonight
Oh yeah, definitely.
because there's a lot of plays these teams are getting to the second level. If they can run the football,
Yep.
you know, Centennial. I can name it the Centennial, Highland Park. Just name a team.
Joshua
Yeah,
Ring.
yeah. Love can run the football, son. And some of these teams that do so many things, you're trying
Yeah,
to move them. They doing all these formations, and
yeah,
you're trying to get them out of position. I know late in the ball game, they sent a dude in motion that you probably shouldn't even worried about on there. They moved
yeah,
number they moved number 9 out of position, and they swept it to the side he came from. And
yeah.
I think it was one of them
Well,
plays that helped close the game late in the ball game. The guy got
yeah,
a first down or maybe
yeah. I
already
think it
got a
was
yeah. So
sweet.
and I'm like, damn. As soon as he moved, I'm like, damn. They probably gonna run it to that side, and that's what they did.
Yeah,
So
it was
hey, that's
a big shot for and his most Hood. He was out. He made a bunch of tackles.
man.
He was just out
I'm
there
glad
just
they yeah,
hitting.
man. But I want to say
Yeah,
I want to shout out Spencer Hood. This
yeah,
guy right here. See, I'm gonna tell y'all what I love. I love physical play. Let me finish. I I dig a physical corner,
Yeah.
especially if you're not the biggest corner. You're playing with your heart and soul and your skill and your instinct. That's what he
Yeah.
does. He don't give a damn how big the running back is, how physical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up and get me some, and that's
Yeah.
what you got. He don't shy away from nothing. He don't-
Yeah.
and there's a lot of
You-
corners out there they don't want to tackle. Even in the pro level, they don't want to. How
Yeah.
people look for that in draft stock. This corner might go high this one because he gonna come up. He gonna get physical with you. He
Yeah.
probably a corner, but he playing like a he bringing it like a safety.
Yeah.
And so that's man, that's what and I'm sure
Good.
there's a lot of teams that know that, and they're not.
Hey.
There's a reason a lot of people don't even throw to his side.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy. I thought they should have switched him over, but for some reason they maybe 24 was even better because I don't know. He didn't get the ball much, but they was because the dude number 3 was just killing with the little double move, and they finally put some help on it. He still double moved them and almost got a touchdown.
a lot they might see somebody the weak link, they want to attack
Yeah.
it. And like I tell, like a team like Centennial, let me just say this: they got athletes all over the field, but
Yeah.
especially on offense. That's what I want to focus on.
Yeah.
They trust their athletes, right?
Yeah.
So the running back, they trust it. It's crazy that it looks like they really want to run the football, but we can throw it too.
Yeah.
You gotta take them out of that run. You gotta take that run out, make them throw the football, right? So, but you
Yeah.
gotta match up well against those. They gonna find a way to get those playmakers the ball. So, and the
Yeah.
way they play now, I haven't analyzed their defense like that, but what I've seen, if they could, the
Yeah.
way they play on offense, that
Yeah.
can make it far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I've seen teams make it far like that in the playoffs with probably a worse defense than them. You might talk about a
Duffy's
team
team. Duffy's
Herb was that
team.
yeah Duffy or
They had a terrible.
uh
White House had a terrible
yeah
defense.
the
Pat
I'm
Mahomes.
blank at the
Pat Mahomes had the best offense, the worst defense.
Gerard Hurd, the team he played for.
Oh yeah,
Uh
the Geyer, then
yeah,
Geyer.
then
Yeah. Geyer. Yeah.
it's a reason you gonna have to outscore them.
Yeah.
We all know how it happened. Tyler High didn't make that one stop. There it goes. You make one stop, you get the
Yeah.
ball back. You probably score, win the game, go to the state
Out of
championship.
there. Yep.
So but I
Still.
respect. That's why I like watching teams in person
Yeah.
I ain't never seen. Just
Yeah.
like November 8th, watching Red Oak. I know
Yeah.
Red Oak been good for a long time. They're solid again.
Yeah.
Just like I was glad to see Forney last year, and
Yeah.
I respected that damn Osborne they got up there.
Hey.
Yeah, he getting a lot of offers, so
Oh yeah.
and he a junior. So I mean, hey,
And it
one
hurt. That touchdown the second half hurt. That well, the touchdown before the halftime
it,
that was
it did.
killer.
One thing about the instincts of Spencer Hood. Listen,
Yeah.
one of my biggest get if you don't get your head around this is one thing. If I was a defensive coordinator or a coach, I don't care what I'm preaching that to
Turn
the D.
around.
Get your head around on the because it happens in the pro game. A lot of them they just
Yep.
throw the ball to get the PI.
Yep.
Right? It was a PI in the Texas Georgia game because the guy didn't get his head around.
Yep.
I knew it was gonna be a clear passing offense. Soon as the ball got
Yeah.
into the radar of the defender and the receiver, oh, that's a PI, and ref threw the flag, which he should have.
Definitely.
Get your head around people like Nick Saban. He put his hands on the secondary. I'm sure he was coaching that. Get your head around.
Hey, but one thing I just say, another about Hardison, you pointed this out when he made the punt and he came back there and made the tackle. The effort on
Yes,
somebody like the
yes,
punter made the tackle.
yes. I tell you personally, I tell Obama personally, I would
Hey,
look. That you don't see that. That's a hell of a play. Now I know he's not.
mm,
He. I'm just gonna say he's a natural athlete. I know
yeah,
he's
they
a
might put him
receiver.
on
He's not a
defense.
punter. So it's like, oh, he's just not your average punter. So of course he got down there fast. Look, that's a hell of a play.
Yeah, yeah.
He don't.
Out of all
Maybe he
people,
don't want to tackle. He got down there.
and
Look,
made the tackle.
people look, coaches look for the effort. Right? People
Yep.
look, he gonna play his ass off, and they trust him 1,000,000% over because
Yep.
that's the reason why they throw certain balls that they do. Oh, they even threw it on a fourth down, a fade route, fourth and six or some shit like that, fourth and
Yeah.
six, fourth and three,
All that.
touchdown.
Yeah.
My guy is way better than your guy. He gonna go up and snatch it, touchdown, and that's what happened.
Yeah, because I mean the corners are too small. They should have explored that like way early because they was really not. I can see that. I can see being a receiver back in the day. Even though I wouldn't have been, I've learned. Okay, this guy in front of me, he can't hold me. He just it was one of them things. It's a receiver thing, you know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
you
it.
ain't got to tell Tim Siegel that. You ain't got to tell
Yeah,
T.O. that. Just some of these
this
races,
guy
some of them
hold
that
me.
I
Yeah,
mean,
nigga.
you gotta be confident in your ability, man. And
Yeah,
there's some DBs out there that's confident in theirs because,
yeah,
hey, I've seen a Richard Sherman.
yeah.
I'm naming just some pro just because we see more access. Richard Sherman,
Sure.
Dion. He a lot of times he just the
Yeah,
best athlete on the field.
best corner ever.
Darrell Rivas, maybe one of the most humble superstars there is.
Oh yeah, Reeves
Don't
nice.
talk. Just he trusts his technique.
He shut a lot of people. He shut down Megatron, Ultra, all in 1 year.
All, the people with corners like that. I've seen it because he just like Richard Sherman and some of these other corners. I'm sure Dion, somebody probably got him once or twice.
Yeah,
The receivers that's fast and quick, them are the ones.
yeah,
You might have to go get a slant because Reeves he ain't gonna up the rail. The
yeah,
reason you couldn't beat Dion probably up the rail, he's so fast.
yeah. It's too fast.
Richard Sherman so long, you can get a step on him. The later years, people get a step on him. He's like 4'5", 4'6". That's different from Dion because Richard,
Yeah,
you got now Darrell Reeves. You got to. I've noticed this over the years. How can you beat it? Oh, a slant. Okay, slant. Julio
yeah.
Jones over the middle, bigger receiver. Calvin Johnson. That's why people work on their techniques. Just like
Yeah.
Devontae Adams. Why is he been the #1 receiver in the league at least a few years now?
Oh wow.
He works on his technique constantly. I done seen stuff like
Yes.
you
Hey,
got to because it's me against you.
yeah.
Whose technique is better?
Hey, you gotta This is I think the effort like that for the
Antonio
team.
Brown.
Oh
He,
yeah,
he was
yeah. The team. If JT has an effort like that on everybody, that would be a scary team though. Everybody had that effort like Carlson and like Hood would do.
yeah. I mean, hey man,
Hood, Sewell twin can't leave them out. Twins.
some people
Oh
just have it, man. We
yeah,
done seen some people just. A lot of it is the natural ability, because like, okay, it's different from the pros. I was thinking about this on the way over here. In the pros, this is your job. This is your
yeah,
9 to 5, so to speak. Some people don't study as much as others.
yeah,
How how bad do you want to get better? Now I don't know what these certain kids do. I've said something. We don't get on. Student athletes or nothing like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But I'm like, is it only so much you can do? Is there some way you can fix this? Is it not if it's not a rapport? You
yeah,
can see certain people can be better. Like, man, they can be better. Something ain't clicking.
yeah.
They might, or they throwing extra balls after school, or let's meet. Hey, let's do what Tom Brady
Hey,
did in
go
the
practice the
pandemic
part.
year and meet at a
Yeah.
park. Did I
Hey,
see him over there at
yeah.
Lindsay Park or PT Cole throwing the football around? I didn't see it.
Hey, they can
But
just
I know they got a lot going on. I know their schedule got a lot going on.
yeah.
But hey, and then another thing is some people like, well, I am good. I am good. So
Huh.
I'm gonna just ride with that. But I
Hey,
mean, how good do you really want to be, man? Like, so I mean,
yeah.
but hey,
It's a
it's different. Once you get older,
yeah.
your mind matures about certain stuff. So
Well, good game still for them. Even though they lost, I still believe they can win. They can win these 2 games. I feel like they can surprise better. Joshua gave them a pretty good run for their money. I'm thinking this team can do it. They just settle down, held up. They when he's done out Methnolian, I don't know about Metholian. They're supposed to be pretty good from the preseason. They said that was one of the top teams.
Yeah, 3-0 right now. Put that out there.
3-0.
They're 3-0, like 3-0 right now.
Oh yeah, it's
Uh,
that's a tough one.
in the district, so that's gonna be tough, man.
Yeah,
I knew Midlow. They're always a formidable team.
yeah.
So
And you got to go down there and play them.
yeah, sometimes Tyler High
I've
they
been
play
there. They played in
pretty
that
good on
stadium
the
for a
road. The
while.
team got to just be really good. I
Yeah,
want to take
that's not
the
having
road
part.
factor out of there. It ain't no
Yeah,
crowd going so crazy and oh my god, I can't hear nothing and
yeah, that
you
stadium.
know
Last time I've been in that stadium was that infamous game we just talked about with Geyer. That's the last time I went to that stadium. And I don't think I ever go back to that. I don't think I ever go into that stadium again.
and
Oh,
the
that's
way they play it travels. It
yeah.
travels in the line. The line play is gonna be so big. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, what did we bring up at the game? Man, we ain't talked about that. We haven't really seen a pass rush like that.
Yeah, no pass rate. That's
I
good.
haven't.
Yeah.
Man, they had a guy. I think
Might go
last year run on the
Bowser. Oh
I saw
yeah.
flashes. Emerged more during his senior year.
Yeah, with them D
He's like number
tackles.
8 or something,
Yeah.
85.
Bowser might have been the last true. Then you get the two D tackles,
Yeah,
Pierre
because
and
they're gonna
then
get
but
like
Bowser's probably the true edge
yeah.
rusher
I
that
mean,
they've had.
Mr. Mahomes can his tell you about that.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's
That's another thing I got there. They got. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got some people on their team that can get to the pass some pass. I'm pretty sure next year they should have some people that's coming up that's got to be ready. Some pass rush. That's what I'm pretty sure Woods is trying to get the people he needs to run his offense and
yeah,
everything. Because he took a school and won a state championship with a school that they was like 0-9 one year, and the next year they won or something like
I
that.
appreciate you reiterating that
Yeah.
for the public.
So
You
like
know,
just like Dion, he got to get his people. They went 4-8. Now they 5-2, and he's getting his people just like his. I'm pretty sure
one
Woods
more
got the
thing, man,
people. He needs his people. Get the people he wants to run his offense. It ain't like he's going to recruit kids or something. But even though you can this at house, but I'm
yeah,
pretty sure he's evaluating the freshmen now. He said, okay, this guy can do this. This guy can do this and do this,
mm,
and everything. And we can ask him that. We'll have him on another ever do and ask him off
well,
season.
obviously, it
Yeah,
take much to evaluate Trey Harrelson.
yeah.
I was him out for the season as we talked about
He
after.
can be both
Uh,
ways, like a
just
trap.
love, but but let me say this about the line play. Have you noticed? This is really on all levels. We can even
Yeah,
just keep it just strictly high school. The
yeah.
teams that want to run the football and they can run football. Do you notice the blocking? Like even with
Oh yeah,
Centennial, that line they get up, they block.
block.
Of course, Longview, you ain't gotta talk about it.
Yeah, they
Longview,
gonna
that's the
run.
culture. We ain't gonna talk about
The
Longview,
Roses.
right? That's the culture.
Yeah,
The
Boosie went
teams
around on Lee
now we
last
get
night.
now. And I'm gonna get into some stats in a second. Coach Woods, that's that they want to run the football. That's what they want to
Yeah.
do. Now on these 3rd and 9s, 3rd and 6, I don't agree with running the football. Uh, Ariaga gave a great boost. I'm
Oh
finna
yeah,
talk
he was
about
running
him in a
hard.
minute.
He was running hard. Yeah.
His vision, he's done even evolved even more from last year. I'm gonna say it. I said it to you during or after the game. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Ariaga
And we saw
definitely.
it last year, but he got even better. I think the vision done got better. And that's why I love to see evolution in an already very good to great player. That's what I love to see.
Yeah.
I even wanted to see it for Granberry, and I'm gonna talk about him. And I love the spirit. I love the ball.
Yeah. He was moving a little bit with trying to run around, looking like little Kyler
Yeah,
Murray with the little.
exactly. And I trying to find get him more,
I
get
think he
him
need to
more
be more.
loose.
I think they need to get him more just running plays. Just get he can do it. I guess he wants to throw the ball. Seem like
Yeah,
he don't want to be a runner, but I think he needs to be that Kyler Murray type guy. Kyler Murray can do it. He did. I know you can do it too, Granberry.
exactly. This is kind of gonna go in the same, I guess, put on the same umbrella. they have the playmakers. They got several playmakers, just like Centennial. But the difference is how creative you gonna get with the play calling, and how are you
Yeah,
gonna call the plays. I've
yeah,
seen questionable. I'm just being honest. We've talked about it. I know the people watching the game because we hear it in the crowd. What you want to run that on 39,
yeah,
third and
yeah.
six? I've seen teams on the other side the play caller. That's why I'm giving respect to Burst Centennial.
They ran a sweep third and down,
You
third
know, that
long.
I'm gonna get into a minute about them running backs. I just saw little highlights. I told
Yeah,
Rob after after we heard from Coach Woods in between
should have said
them
first
and
to
this
tell
past
sis.
Friday night. I told Rob they run hard. They got
Yeah,
this dude number 4. Like Woods say, they got a
yeah,
big running back. Big,
big.
yeah,
We'll
they
get to them
run
robots in a minute, bro. Later, we'll get into that.
hard. Yeah, now we gonna
Bro,
get Rob started. We gonna talk about
we'll go to the
that game,
robots.
but they run see that person. They run hard and physical, and you got Hood coming up getting him some, which I love. It's always and Coach Woods did say got some young players they're still making some mistakes,
Yeah,
but at certain times it's that one or two plays you can't afford to let happen, and
can't.
that's where it come back and you fought your ass off. 42-36. One or two plays could have easily resulted in a Tyler High win. They made them when they had to, and that's why when the fourth down, that jet sweep, great effort. The guy
Yeah,
probably got it by an inch or so.
yeah.
That closed the
Jet sweep.
ball game out. That was the beginning of the end, really. I mean, it's really at the end. So,
Yeah,
but this game was very important because you really didn't really want to rely on a Midlothian or a Red Oak
yeah. Couldn't. That's
to be able to get into the playoffs. You could have controlled your own destiny more so, but you still the
still
mistakes.
got a chance.
Yeah,
Got to
you got a
win.
chance, but you and got a bye week in between those two games to figure out. You got 2 weeks to probably prepare for the first or second best team in the whole district
Yeah, Red
on the
Oak.
paper. Hmm,
And then we
you
don't
know,
know what Highland Park gonna do. Are they still good? Yeah, how they play? How
oh, Scott,
had they been playing?
well, they had a
They had about like I wonder who the hell they had they beat. I'm pretty sure they won every game. Ain't lost yet. Yeah.
I think
Well, I
the only
go
loss they
next
had
prep.
was
Yeah.
uh,
But yeah, we I think it's gonna be good. I hope I think they can win these two. I think they can win. Just gotta this 2 week. This bye week might be must really important because they can really get. Cause they can probably do some different things on offense and defense and put some more people in and maybe you see some.
I,
You'll see.
what would y'all rather have? Y'all can switch it. Would y'all rather have a bad week this week, or would y'all rather have it the game the week before the Midlothian game, or the week after? That'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So this is probably the best case scenario. Oh,
But I bet you it'll probably be on time if y'all win the Midlothian game. But some people rather keep the
yeah,
momentum. They don't want to take. They don't want a week off. They want to keep that
yeah.
momentum going.
We got Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving
Because I
coming
mean,
up.
because it seems like they're pretty healthy as the players we see on the field. They're pretty
Yeah.
healthy. It ain't like well, I gotta make a pro. It ain't like the Cowboys where this bye week coming and that gives
Terrible.
Micah and D Law time to heal and maybe you'll get Deron Bland back. Maybe it's close to getting him back and
I had us at
uh,
8 and 9
Brandon Cooks.
preview. I might have to redo my pick on that on my schedule. I had us at eight
I
and
think
nine.
people want to hear we'll give a little bit.
Yeah, we get to
People out
that.
here want a
We
Cowboy
talk about
report
that
every
today.
week. As I
Yeah.
was talking to
Well, we do college.
a mutual friend of ours
Yeah.
yesterday,
Well,
and
we
we
can
were talking about the Cowboys. He's a
yeah. Since we on the high, we go from high school to college to pro. So let's go ahead and get the college out the way. Texas went out the and lost.
for the Longhorn fans. Let's talk about it. What did we see? What did we see?
I'll say what I saw. I saw them play a game. I saw a few plays. I had some of the best sleep ever. I woke up. It was 21-0 or 20-0, and I saw Manning in the game. I was like, "Oh dang, it's getting out of hand." I thought he got hurt or he just sucked so bad that I was like, "Dang." And then I saw Manning not do much, and then I saw yours come back. I went to sleep again. I woke up, and all of a sudden they scored. And then we had the crazy throwing the bottles, and they did that because they didn't want nobody to go crazy. And they almost had a chance to do it. Now this dude Beck, that dude Beck was throwing picks out of nowhere. He was just pick, pick,
Yeah.
pick, pick. He was throwing more picks than Razor Ramon. Rest in peace to Razor Ramon.
And looking at that, he's a top five quarterback prospect. I think he's
Yeah,
number five on Mel Kiper's board.
he might have went down after that game.
You know, 'cause, hey, I ain't got to see him a lot, but I mean, you know, I, um, you know,
And dang, they could go. They could sneak right back up in number one again.
look, they got the coach. I mean, Kirby Smart. I've always respected him. I ain't gonna just say because he done gave Alabama and Nick Saban a run for their money. I mean, he's
Yeah,
from that Nick
tree.
Saban tree. So I mean,
That's crazy.
and
All
when
the
you listen to
coaches.
him talk, you just
Yeah,
respect it. I mean, you know,
yeah.
I mean, I respect it. I ain't mad at Georgia.
How you know, it's like all the coaches from the coaching tree, like the Nick Saban, the Belichick tree, the Shanahan, they all be good coaches. Like, is there like a high school coaching tree like Coach King? The people wrote, I wonder if anybody wrote with
That's
him
a
was being good.
that's a good
Or the
one
dude
right
from
there.
Carthage, what's his name, Stewart or
That's
Stewart?
Scott
Stewart.
Ray. Shout out
I
to Scott
wonder
Ray.
like his little coaching tree had him his people.
I think, but see what's crazy? Some of these coaches they just go to another high school program and it goes under the radar. I mean, you
Yeah.
just be like, where that coach? He was 1-9 last year. Where did he come from? And
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like Joshua won one game last year,
Yeah, all
and
of a
now
sudden.
they're from. And I still don't know if they did a coaching change or not. I need to look into that because I'm just hella curious.
It might be
That,
because
that don't happen.
maybe it's changed the offense because about head because no coach is going to change the offense. You know, coaches they stick to what they want to run, so it got had to be and had to been a coaching change or offensive coordinator change. Well, I wonder is Coach Jones? Didn't he take another job? What Coach Jones doing?
Yeah, Stanley.
Then Dallas somewhere. Oh, down in the Eastern area.
Hold on, hippo.
That's what they name us.
They know.
The
They
hippo.
know. But I'm trying to remember. No, hold on. 'Cause I know somebody gonna want to correct you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if he stayed at Hutto, and then he just went somewhere else.
Yeah. I wonder.
Like he stayed with Hutto one season, then he went. I don't want to say he went somewhere else. Like, he's
Right
somewhere
there.
else. Like
Hippos. Yeah, he probably. I don't know. Kid, it's crazy.
I think he's somewhere else.
I wonder where like where
I
Coach
forgot.
Rush is. Where's he at? Where's the coach? The other coach that came after
Coach
him,
Brooks.
Brooks. Yeah, what won't happen to all them guys? Brooks doesn't want to do it on the phone. I always say this: Brooks don't get the credit he deserves for bringing JT back to what they used to be.
Yeah, because they went to the spread.
Yeah,
So people were skeptical about that, and
yeah,
I didn't trip on Brooks. I didn't. I
yeah.
mean,
But then the guy before that was Ratliff. Everybody,
yeah.
people hate him so bad. What he doing?
We got. We really got to see this high school. Man.
I mean, I remember going to a game. It was like 13 people in Rose Stadium. Literally, like 13 people at Rose Stadium. Might have been 20. I'm sitting on the student side. That's why you sitting on the student
Yeah.
side, away from. And it was like literally, I'm like two people. Me and my cousin was there. It was like us and maybe like two more people. That's when I've never seen Rose Stadium that low, like that ghost town-ish. That was bad. That was some bad times. Bad times at JT, but at least I had the sped cookies. You had the sped cookies. I had the sped cookies.
Before they'll crumble or sister. I just,
Oh yeah, I just see the video of people reacting to come good. They all tasting, they like tasting them. I don't know if I should have said they like it's like black folk and they most of black they like eat them and spit them out like how the nasty. Y'all really overreacting. Caramel cookie ain't that bad. I mean, I don't know what y'all tasting, whatever y'all's crumble cookie at, but it ain't that bad. Everybody always give them a bad rap. I done ate them chocolate chips so many times now. I don't know which one y'all be liking. Chocolate chip, good. Anything like the Oreo ones, I like.
Oreo Coke. I mean, come here.
But the best cookies still come from Super Ones, though. I just give you that.
See,
Super Ones, the best cookies.
well, I think about it when I'm over that because it's close to
Yeah.
where I gotta get stuff on the
All
come
that
in the
I
house.
still ain't with the insomnia yet. Oh, I have, but I ain't been back because they were so
You
high.
might be taking
But I know they open to like 2 in the morning, so there. But yeah, Texas man, the playoffs. They still can make play. I mean, they got a good. What they got Vanderbilt coming up. They can't lose to Vanderbilt. I know
you know, we gonna go to
they
represent
can't
your
lose to Vanderbilt.
country. You got Vanderbilt. You got still got to play to
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Oh damn,
You
that's a
got
good
to
one.
go to A&M looking good. You got to go down there
Oh
last game of
yeah.
the season
Man,
to the
forgot about
12th
that.
man.
Yeah.
Uh,
As long as they ain't got, at least they ain't got Alabama. They on the other side of the
but
schedule.
Eagles still got to play Florida.
Florida ain't that crazy. Hopefully, as long as
They
they
got
got
to come to
Tennessee.
Austin, so
Do they got? No, I don't think they
they
got
got to go to the
Tennessee.
swamp.
Yeah, that should be a good one. But Alabama's gonna probably be down like ranked number 14 now.
And
I
they'll
think.
probably put Oregon one.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah. Definitely.
Uh, Georgia be 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if, you know, them and
Already.
Ohio State, because they was all, I think, Ohio
Yeah.
State and Penn State.
Ohio
Was
should
all,
probably Ohio lost the Oregon. I say it was like number 4. Texas will probably go down to like 6. Nah, they probably won't jump that far. Maybe like 6, 5 or 6. Army and Navy might move up. Yeah, they
we'll
should.
see if they, and then they move. They,
I think James
well, they
Madison.
move Miami up a spot.
Oh
I
yeah, they're
gonna
gonna
leave
go
them
up.
at 6.
I think James Madison's still undefeated too.
Yeah, I saw they were playing. I didn't even see that they wasn't ranked. 'Cause I remember seeing it on the
Yeah,
screen James Madison versus they were both not ranked.
yeah,
But
they had a
you know how that
respect on their
that
name.
shit goes.
Ain't that Malik Willis school or is the other school? What is his
Nah,
school?
his school lit.
Liberty. Okay, yeah, I think they're pretty good too. I thought they were.
Before we, I gotta go back and get these stats, but I want to give a
Oh
shout
yeah.
out. You know, we can give high school shout. We talk about a lot of high school football here. Let me give a shout out to a team that's doing great. I'm just gonna. I know y'all gonna be like, why you shouting out? We gotta show love to all these teams,
Yeah.
and I'll do it in the future. Shout out to the new Diana Eagles,
New Diana.
who's 7-0. I'm giving a smaller school shout out.
7-0.
You know,
Damn.
and shout out to Tia Armstrong too. Keep it, keep it glowing though. We show love to new Diana.
I've been down Diana
I
before.
even go to the game on November 1st when they got to go to Art to build what they call Bill Harrington Tiger Stadium Art for the big matchup. I might want to go. So we'll talk
Damn.
about that later. But shout out to
Okay.
new Diana Eagles. So I kind of even like the colors in the jersey. So
What's their colors? Like blue or
like
something?
blue.
Yeah. Shout out to New Dan. I've been down the area like I used to deliver all this. All them little Diana, Gilmer, Lone Star, that little Dangerfield area. That's all that little area.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but woods and country.
Right. Big game. Jamboree was this weekend. Shout out to the Buckeyes. I got some friends in and from Gilmer.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Zanetta Ray. Look, if y'all need business cards, I'm just gonna, I show love. Business cards, custom shirts. Zanetaray is the last name.
Hit
Business
her
on
up.
the stuff. Gilmer, big win over Van. Van looks kind of impressive as usual, but they won by a possession, I believe. So,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna just go on. I'm gonna go back. I talked about. I'm gonna just go over some stats real quick, just to sum up the Tyler High and Burleson Centennial game. This game was interesting. A lot of playmakers on the field. Total yards. Now Tyler High, they outgained them by 7 yards, 459 to 452. But we know
Damn.
Burleson Centennial made the plays when they need to make them.
Yeah.
Uh, particularly them two, both running backs went over the century mark, so they both had over 100 yards. I think his name was Javon Walker, I believe. I think that's her name. What do you have? 19 carries, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jackson Williams, what he had like 13 for 102, 1 touchdown. So hey, that's where. And then the guy,
Nice.
I think the receiver's name was Damian Long. He had like 3 touchdowns. Yeah, the one that Rob was talking about doing. They was using him for the double move. Yeah, him. Yeah, he's an
People,
athlete. I can tell his confidence and everything by seeing the body language. But I gotta give a
even
shout out to the Tyler High offense,
yeah,
particularly Ashton Ariaga. Look, he got
yeah,
what he have? 21 carries, 161, one touchdown, just running with
yeah,
a purpose.
nice,
I mean,
nice.
they couldn't get it going with McMillan and Bell Cow back. But that's the great thing about they got two running backs that can get it done. And like I told Rob during the game, their future, the running game is set because you got
Yeah,
McMillan coming back now. He's only a sophomore. Ariaga is a junior. So
yeah,
that's a great thing to look forward to. Then the young man, they're gonna have him on the outside. Trey Harrelson, that guy, King Trey, I call him King Trey. Hey, shout out to the whole family. 4 catches, 106 yards. Three of them catches was touchdowns. He kept them right there, man. And
yeah,
Peyton Granberry, 15 of 23, 256, two touchdowns. He had the one pick, but
yeah,
hey, stay consistent. Look, they getting better on how
yeah,
they get the ball. These playmakers.
yeah.
Hey, the dude number 17, Quincy, he's hungry. Gotta find him. Gotta
Yeah, you
find
get
a
to
way to
beat the
get him
ball
the
more.
ball more.
Yeah, I always
And
say
he
that.
got Cyrils. He's got so many. Shout out to him. Great hands. I mean, they got so many playmakers, man. That's a
Yeah,
good problem to have. But you
yeah,
gotta find a way. They want to run the ball, but when that's firing out all cylinders, everything else opens up, and that's why Ariaga was that change of pace back in the
yeah.
whole vision. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Ariaga family. Yeah,
Area.
bright young man. I even hope to get to talk to him sooner than later. And yeah, so got to bring that intensity
Robots.
to Midlothian because that
Oh
team right
yeah.
there, you got to be on it. Can't be making no mistakes. You got to handle your business.
Hey, shout out to moms who come to the games and they be looking all good and stuff.
Bro,
The moms, the older daughters. Let me see. The moms, the aunties, the older daughters, the even the teachers. Some of the teachers. Yeah.
but that's ready for the
Yeah.
game.
Hey, like look at it. Like who's like Miss Nancy? She always been. I always had a crush on her. I won't tell her. I always saw her. I gonna say it right
Don't
now.
crush it. Great. I
Yeah.
mean, all been great.
You ever had a fine? I back in my seat. It's crazy. We never had no. I never had no cute teachers. All my teachers was old Miss Gertrude, old people. You ever had like fine teachers in high
All
school?
right, Miss Collins, chemistry teacher, because
Miss
she
Collins.
was.
I think then she got a son named. I know you talking about.
See, they even got speaking of college, they
Is
got
she
Ricky
dark skinned?
Collins.
She dark.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've seen her before.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Miss Collins.
Yeah.
I remember she's. I think she was going to my church or something. Or I remember seeing her. I knew her almost. Yeah,
So
she still look good
I
though.
think she was at
At our
the yeah.
party.
No, the one
Oh,
at the
and she was.
we were going in. I
Then
see
I
she was
said
saying,
she was
but
looking
I
good.
spoke to
Oh, then this one you said that was my teacher or something in high school or something. That one you walked up through.
yeah,
That was. Hey, yeah, that's nothing with another. This one was thick. Like she thick old that oh. She went to John Tyler. I don't know if I know her name.
yeah, she's good.
This one was like uh
She was
like Cherokee thick lady.
nah, nah.
This I think her son name was like Todd or something. I remember that man.
I think it's coming to me now, but it's a blur. I'm thinking of it.
I think she had a son. I remember her son. We used to play basketball together. His name was like Todd or something like that. If I can remember, if I can see her, I probably remember. Yeah, y'all. If y'all in the comment or listen and remember that lady, she teaches y'all. I think she taught at John Tyler. I think she did. She was like a what's some things.
TJ.
Teacher or maybe like in the administration office or something like that. But she was there. She was,
Maybe
I don't know.
talk about women.
Yeah, I know our principals. We always had men principals. It was Mr. Fleet. Then I think it was a. No, yeah, we had Miss Massenberg. It was a black lady, but then she wasn't like. Yeah, I think we had nothing but just older people. The only person that looked good was the one lady. Her name was like Dinah, the little drill team. She was the trainer or the whatever they call her for the drill team people, the one with little skirts and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was that. She looked like a Barbie doll. And like I said, every day we would see my boy Chafin and Jonathan was always hanging around. They were like cool. They were friendly. Now, to this day, we always said there was something going on with them because they was like she was always hanging out with them. I think they hung out like out of school. We, black folk talk, get rumors. Yeah, we heard, but you would see them together. Like she be walking through class, or like after school walking, or they be walking coming out the out. And you see Chafin and that you see her and Jonathan talking. Like, I mean, if you would have seen, I don't know if you ever had seen something like that with teachers. Like it was stuff going on at Chapel Hill though, and we don't know.
My teacher, some gotta be going on.
But with this one, it was like obvious. It was kind of like obvious. Something got to be going on because it's the way I'm saying it ain't make you like you just saying stuff, but you had to be there to see like what was they was actually
Yeah, you see that.
like walking out of a classroom or like out after school. They kind of sitting in the car
People sitting
talking.
up there. What?
Hey, I'm telling you, it was she was bad, but that's the only person that was fine. But like I said, I don't know what else, but he's not like I said. Oh, I remember now. I don't know. Can we say this on I can say his name, but we all know it was a coach that heard it where it's called a jump title. I always flirted with the girls.
I mean, I think we talked about that. Like,
Yeah. He not alive. He not alive, is he?
what about Blake? I don't want to get the names mixed. I mean, the people mixed up.
His name. He had a okay. Let me see if I can just start saying the name. I remember a player had the same name. H A G.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, now we did talk about that. Okay.
This is the same guy that I'm thinking of. He used to be at the games. I don't know if he passed away or not. He would hang. I don't remember. I don't remember. I used to hear about people talking about, yeah, he was always flirting with the girls. Oh, y'all don't.
I think.
People remember
I think.
people made posts about it all the time. Oh, y'all talking about R. Kelly, but y'all was. I remember I used to hear him when the old boy used to play for the team. He would do something good. He'd yell his name out. He would yell his name out.
Yeah, it's like, man, everybody knew that name though.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I'm not saying. I just knew.
Well,
I don't know if it's him. I don't know. I just know it could be more, but coaches back then and now probably still was flirting with the little girls. I'm pretty sure back then they was. It was probably more. It was probably even more then now than we think now. We just never knew about it.
we'll say this, and it's probably something now because let's just be honest. Now I'm just being honest, y'all,
Yeah,
because we know sometimes the women, some of 'em-
they
the
say
young
that.
lady, some of them more developed now. I'm just being honest.
Oh yeah, they look like
You know what I'm
grown women.
saying? Say as a black man, but you just gotta be careful what you because
Yeah, yeah, cause they
they can
just
easily assume. Which look, if you doing the right thing in life, forget who assuming. People gonna
yeah,
assume. People gonna assume something about me or Rob because we talking ish on here, or and we promote stuff and we do
yeah.
this.
They just
Just
assume. Huh.
and I tell you about, and I ain't trying to make no racial comments. I'm saying I know how a lot of society can perceive us because we black men. Just like
Yeah,
I'm a, he's a black man with a camera, so I know he's doing something. You're like, what? I mean, I got people to vouch for me. I ain't gotta. What? Go to the source. Nah, he ain't never. Nah, he ain't.
no, I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty. And raise my hand. Before I knew CJ, I saw him. I just seen a picture of him with Juanita. It's the first person I. And I looked at her like, this dude probably think he got all the women. He probably got all. He think this nigga think he cute. I was like, this nigga think
And you
he's
see,
something.
but because let me say this, Rob, 'cause I know I'm sure some women out there.
Yeah. What's up,
It is
Paco?
a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, Paco? I
Yeah.
was thinking about Paco the other day because of stuff, but there's some women out there
Yeah.
that how we carry ourselves, they think, oh, they either gonna think, oh, them niggas ain't nothing. I don't want to say that word, but I'm just talk. Oh,
Yeah.
them look, and I know they do that. Like I,
Yeah.
I always say, it's a shame. Look, that I get judged from people that you ain't never had a cup of coffee with me.
Yeah. He didn't say a word to
And
me.
now
Just
I'm not. I
judging.
don't like. See, the thing about me, I do what I do. So when it's my time to go, I let people talk about me, good stuff about me.
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to be something. I don't act arrogant. I don't act this, but I am confident.
Yeah.
And so, and I hear rules out there. I've even told a couple of my friends. I'm just saying, they are women, and I've even heard comments come back to me. Oh man, I heard this from a friend. I might have been speaking to her at the event, and then some. I don't know if it's some hating people over there or just, oh, he think he's something. Came back to me.
Hey.
Should I let you make me mad? And I may want to make a post just for the public to see that.
Yeah.
Look, my thing. That's why I've even assumed something. I tell people that I've even assumed something about somebody, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, you know what? That's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
And I think the
It
dude
is.
cool. Now I give respect. I see him. I acknowledge you. I just speak. I come to speak to you, and that's
Yeah.
that. We gotta stop. It's if it ain't hating, it's borderline hating because
Yeah.
I forget that dude Rob. He ain't nobody. And
I say this
but you
all the
don't
time.
know. Look,
Hey, people say stuff all the time. Hey, a dude so called me trailer trash on the comment section. A Trump dude. Oh the hell?
but see, it's almost like I'm for real. They don't really we gotta come
Yeah.
out with a so they can
Yeah.
see, oh, so that's the work he putting in.
Oh
Oh, that's
yeah.
what he do. We ain't gotta
Behind
be
the
the
scenes.
flashiest son of a guns or this that. We don't want all the attention. We gonna just
Yeah.
grind. We ain't gotta we
Yeah.
ain't popular. Oh, we post a flyer and don't tag nobody. We get 120 likes like some people can do, and they just they
Yeah.
ain't gotta put in no work because
Yeah.
they just popular. And to this day, I'm like, what they known for again? I'm gonna be honest, no shot to nobody. This is me and Rob. He can Rob is his own man. He can speak for this. So if he wanna if he wanna co-sign this, I tell you this. I, my legacy, you gonna know what I was here for. I don't want you to be like, what did he do again? Is he known for some cars? Did he strike oil, or why is he popular? Oh, the women just think he was fly. If am I popular because I flashed a lot of money in the club? I don't want to be that dude. No
Yeah.
shout to the dudes that do it,
Yeah. I don't like
but
to do it
my
either.
thing is you gotta have. I just believe in resume. At the end of the day, that's me. Some people I don't know what's on their resume. It ain't my business on how you got the money. It's a lot of ways to make money. Scam, trap,
Yeah.
working 9 to 5, whatever you
Yeah.
do. Shout out to the entrepreneurs that's getting it. That I know that's busting their ass.
Yeah.
But we can go on and on and on about this. I ain't, I'm not, I'm not picking on nobody. I'm not, what's the thing to what I want to use? I'm not, taking a shot at nobody. I'm speaking
Yeah.
in general to the, to the
Hey.
society because, hey, I just salute the people that's really put in the work. If I see somebody tonight, I'm gonna show them love, respect. I got respect for the club owners. I got respect for this person, that person, the people I know been doing for years.
Speaking of that, I had a dream last night. I don't know why I had this dream, but Big John, my boy
Shout
Big
out to
John,
him for getting it.
yeah, Big
Boss.
John handed me a wad of money, right? A bunch of money. He was like, "Get this the pack, and then get this part of money. You can keep that, keep $20, something like that." And so I walked in the club in Sensation, and I handed. It was the wad of money. Actually, I thought he used to like get it for the strippers. He was like the bunch of money he wanted for the strippers. I thought was the money for the strippers. The little other would have been like 40 $40. Well, I thought he wanted to get a pet. So, but Pat, I'm like, I walk in and Pat, I see, how you walk in a thing, and Pat see me like, hey, he already knew. He took the whole wad. I trying to give him like a little bit. He took the whole wad of that money, like a bunch of 20s. And he took it like, hey, you supposed to give me some of that. And like, nah, man, shit, y'all clogging on my damn little bathroom. Fuck, that's all my money. All that shit. And I told John like, yeah, it was supposed to be for him or something. And you supposed to get 20 of it. And then I was like, okay, but he said somebody was clogging his bathrooms up or something. So Pat took the whole money. He took the whole damn thing. Cause I'm thinking I'm finna get this money. I'm finna go give it to the strippers and stuff and keep some of it. But Pat took the whole. Why he gave me? It was like 1,000 some dollars, 20,000, 30, a bunch of money he handed me. I don't know why Big John handed me the money in the first place. He could have walked in and gave it to him. I guess since I was walking in there, I don't know. He just said, "Here, Rock."
Man,
It was
that's
funny.
shout out to Big Joe. Hey man, y'all
I don't know why I had that
have
theory.
some flavor. Y'all go over on Old Troop Highway. Y'all go on Troop
Yeah,
Highway, check him out.
yeah,
ATM Johnny Coleman on Facebook, man.
yeah.
Y'all check, man. Y'all go
Check
get
him
y'all
out.
some.
Gonna tag him, and it's like we tag Last Snake at the chicken head thing. I'm gonna make this a
That
clip.
damn chicken. You, chicken. Hey, somebody brought up Project Pat the other day. I was like, look at you
Yeah,
bringing up Project Pat.
he a
It's one
preacher
of my
now.
favorite albums
Yeah,
growing. Mister Don't Play.
he a preacher now or something. He be preaching. He done turned his life around.
Doing shows. You know, he was like, well,
Mister
is
Don't
he
Play.
Pastor Troy now? Nah, that's just we ain't talking about- but
Pastor Troy.
but Project Pat, I even got that other album store bought still in my possession. But
I ain't bought the album in so long.
I know well, I'm just saying.
I put them on. If I see it on Apple, bam, I'm on. I don't even listen to CDs like I used to. I used to make bunches. I used to make my favorite thing was to get a bunch of songs, especially it was underground stuff,
Yeah.
power wow,
See,
and I
you
would
got
just
an
put them
autograph. You
on
like,
one
oh,
CD.
yeah,
There's a
because you
bunch of
gotta
different stuff.
Texas, you getting all this stuff, and then
Hey, Pat shouted out biggest plug again on the show again. He said he in Texas.
everybody love that
He
album.
said I listen to Power Wow. He said he was listening to number texting me is on the way to the airport to Texas. He said he listened to Power Wow, Big S the plug.
My favorite.
They said something else. Somebody he said number text me. Pat McAfee knows about text me. That's something. That's the kind of dude I want to hang. I can hang around Pat all day. Like Pat McAfee is the white
Hey,
dude you want to
Pat,
be
can
around.
you get some Royal Rumble in your city?
Hey,
Can we
hey.
come to the Lucas Oil State?
I've been trying to win that damn money. They be trying, every day and then they they shoot a shot and they say share the video.
Yeah.
And if you tag somebody, well, share the video, say something nice to somebody, and put your cash out. And they send random people win like $500. I've been trying. I ain't got it yet, but I'm gonna win it soon.
Thanks for listening. So
Yeah. I try to watch the TV, but I always end up fall asleep. So I listen to the podcast. I'll go back and listen to it. I always listen to the podcast. For some reason, I listen to the podcast just
I
like
just want you
nightcap.
to
Yeah.
that's listening live or y'all go back. It really means something else because we
Yeah.
ain't Pat McAfee. We not Unc and Ocho. Shout out to them. We
Yeah.
trying to be y'all nightcap here in East Texas and
Yeah. Hey, Bubba Dub is getting big. We can get big too. Shout out to Bubba Dub.
Dub.
Dude from Also, Texas.
Shout
He
out to
never thought.
Alto Texas.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Hey, but wanted to say, but speaking of it, going to these damn. Speaking of that, I was talking about the damn Tesla robots because I was talking about the
yeah,
club.
that's
Why I thought about this. So this is gonna happen. Okay, you had a game. There's a game called Detroit Become Human. You ever played that? Well, have you seen that game? If I advise everybody to look it up. It's a game where the people they call them androids. They look like us. They made they robots though, but you can buy them in a store and they do everything for you. They cook
you know
for
like
you.
a Target.
Yeah, well, this
I'm
store is a store. You can clean up for you. They dry. It's like they look. It's a human, but they robot. And literally, you become a there's a cop one where you got to negotiate, try to get this dude from killing himself. There's a cop one. They called him Connor. The cop version was called Connors. It was this, and he was programmed to do things and be a cop. Solve places, and you would do. You had to do things. You had to decide what to do and all this stuff. What you decided, the story would progress. by how you decide. It was like 30 different endings. There's a super sad ending where all the robots die and get the human. I got the ending where I kind of revolted against the humans and we stood tall after we kind of fought some people. But I got the lady killed. Well, see, you got to see, you get three people. There's Connor. There's, I think his name is Byron or something, and then there's a girl. That's there are three stories. So Byron's like he worked for an old man, and the old man's son was like a drug addict or something. He would always come in there trying to get drugs, get money, and the Byron was like, "Man, you need to stop this. Your dad is sick, and then he did something." And he kind of did something. And his dad ended up dying, and they blamed it on the robot. The human guy blamed it on the robot guy, Byron. So Byron took off, and he had to go find himself and find other robots, and then all this stuff. The lady was a man who worked for a man had a daughter, and his daughter was like, he would always beat on his daughter and stuff and get mad at her. You're the reason my mom, or I guess his wife was dead or something like that. But she would just cook for him. And you had to like, there was a part of time where you had to, you're a robot, so you got to tell him you do this. Don't, he said like, don't move. So you going upstairs to whoop the girl. So you gotta decide. Do you want to stand there, or do you want to go up there and try to stop the guy? So I said, I'm gonna go up there and stop him. And then she ended up shooting him, and then like I said, you can stand there and somehow, but like I said, then I got them killed because they went to a house and this other guy, and the girl, come to find out, the girl was an android too. The little girl, she was actually an android. So that's why he would beat on her, I guess. But it's crazy. Human, all that the point is because this test of robots, they do all this stuff like the same thing these people do. So what happens if we start seeing these robots in public? Well, can I pay my robot way in the club, or since he's just a robot, he's not a real human, so can he get in free? Or there's gonna be a sign, no robots allowed. But he's just a robot. He's my robot. I need him. And then, like I said, I can go send the robot. Hey, go get that girl number for me. That'd be perfect for me. I'd be in the club just chilling, like, hey, go get that robot.
Oh,
Go
you
get it.
gonna dress your robot? They gonna be fly because all about.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah,
See, I'm feeling.
yeah, you could just. But what did the robot want to be dressed? Cause like, let's say he got a hat on or something. Would he take it? Is he would he be like good enough to like run around, move around? And then will he
The
even
robot.
would he even like to be in the club? What would he be doing? And would he have feelings toward to see like a woman? Would he be like, dang, oh, do the robot like men, or do the robot like robots don't got feelings? So they just kind of this stand in the way. Like, what if a fight? What if
Perfect.
a drunk dude come and get out my
As
way,
a
robot?
media person, I never thought about it. See, Rob thinking about this so much, and we could go.
Chisel Dundas talked about it and stuff. He thought they gonna start revolting against us, and he's like, y'all better not be on the robot side.
And I even, hey, I can piggyback off what shout out to Paco, faithful
Yeah,
listener, just brought up.
I think they get him at the playoffs though, Paco.
Answer that, but let me
Yeah,
say this: will you have even more voters if you got robots?
yeah.
Will they go to the polls and vote? See,
You can
and I,
program
I
them
didn't
to
know if I
vote.
sounded ridiculous. I said that. I'm not
Hey,
trying to.
they can program the robots to vote for who they want to vote for. So who can start cheating? Hey,
But robots gotta listen to debate.
I'm on.
Robots gotta
Yeah.
know politics. These robots gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Then now everybody
Can a
say
robot
yeah.
be a? I don't
Hey, cause the dude said that like they said they like well all the rich people have, but there's gonna be people there's gonna be a wish version, a team. There's gonna be a cheaper version of it. People gonna find a way to get stuff. They just like the kids done made the point. He like people drive around in cars right now that they can't afford. They wear clothes they can't afford. They drive. They do it. They live in houses they can't afford. You think they're not gonna find a way to get these damn robots that they can't afford? And then, like I said, what happens if you don't make your robot payment? Do they cut him off, or do they come get him,
know.
or do he just take off?
It ain't.
Hey, but guess what? You know what they could do? What they do? Like, hey, they program him to like, okay, you had not made a payment on me. I have to leave now. He just gets up and leaves. Now, how do you stop him? Cause what happens if now then what happens if you
Hey,
fight the robot? Like let's say one day I'm just sitting there like, hey,
and you see why Rob would have a good interview with Elon Musk himself if it could be
yeah, I was
done.
like, I tell you, yeah, I asked
And
him
I
some money.
said this. We talked about this. Cause he got the question. You know, If he get that interview,
Hey, right that minute, I mean, we getting some money then. 'Cause he
yeah,
could,
yeah, but so much all just
I mean,
paper.
he be on Twitter. He be on Twitter all the time. So I wonder if you can just respond to him sometimes just to say some stuff. Maybe he'll. I don't know if he responds to people. He probably get millions and
Man,
millions
what
of
they
them.
say, billionaires don't gotta talk to nobody. Like we
Yeah.
talked about, we know one that we don't want to talk about the one that we'll talk to. We ain't gonna talk about that. We already talked
Yeah.
about his team a little bit ago.
Oh yeah.
Let me say, Paco,
The Cowboys are terrible right now.
Paco, Paco. We was talking about a little bit ago. I know you just chiming in. Rod was going over the scenarios, and
Yeah.
to answer the question,
They got to
if they
win.
don't beat Midlothian, no,
Yeah, if they don't beat them, it's pretty much over. Unless some
because
stuff happens and they beat Red Oak and some. I don't
I'll
know.
go back to what I always notice. When you got 2 wins and you need that third win, and it come down to a tiebreaker,
Oh yes, never good. It
guess
always
who
ends
has
up
a tiebreaker? Burleson
Burleson got the
Centennial.
tiebreaker. So Burleson got to lose out. If Burleson lose out,
It's just like
they
when they
score.
went down to Lufkin and they lost that game uh,
And
two
they
years
needed
ago.
Lufkin to win, and they lost
That
to
was the
Lamar.
game. I said it before that game, and I knew it when I was leaving. Lufkin, I was leaving Lufkin. That's the game. I'm talking about the games that are winnable.
Yeah,
When I say winnable, it's nip and tuck. It's
yeah.
the game. If you, it come down to
Ooh.
maybe at least 2 or 3 mistakes. That's it.
Listen to this though. Listen to Burleson Centennial's next three
I'm
opponents.
glad you brought it up.
Red Oak is next. Highland Park
Murderers Row.
and Joshua. They could lose all three of those games.
Joshua won't be. I'm gonna really look over this
Yeah,
more over the next 24
yeah.
hours too to even have a perspective.
Let me see. Speaking of Highland Park, let's see what they done. I think I seen them. They have okay. They beat Joshua. They got Claiborne,
I'll be
Centennial,
around.
and Methodian. So yeah, they gonna beat Claiborne. They'll probably beat Centennial. So Centennial at least will have one more loss. So JT, yeah, they got to win. And then Methodian, whatever. If they lose, win, that could be a close one too. So they got to beat them. I mean, they gonna beat
What
them.
I do who got the 2 losses so far to win?
Yeah, you said nah. They ain't got no injuries. Well, they got a Hood came back. Yeah, they got everybody back. Everybody came back besides the cornerback came back a few weeks ago. That's the only person that had injured for the most part. The QTB, he all right. He just I don't know. He getting
Uh,
better. He just sometimes
uh,
it's mistakes he
Paco, I
makes.
will say this: did you listen to the interview with Coach Woods? That one thing he said will really because this is
Yeah,
coming from the coach
yeah. We had to
about
really,
the young about the young players.
yeah, definitely
But
listen to the
when
interview.
you watch the game, it's some mistakes.
Yeah,
It's
young.
in the running game. Now from the first game of the year we saw against that Marshall, just like last
Yeah,
year, they done sure up.
they
I've
got
seen
better. Yeah,
improvements, but it's coming down to that 1 to 3 plays when you need to make a stop.
yeah,
That's how they beat Joshua. After they locked in, maybe about second quarter, locked in.
yeah,
But Burleson Centennial, they made the 1 or 2 plays and they needed to. And
yeah,
I feel like Tyler High, they gave up the 1 touchdown that kind of
yeah.
fucked up. But
That's
in the third quarter, I'm gonna just say this: the third quarter was the breaking point in the game because of the onside kick,
oh
and
yeah.
it's it's just
Caught by
young play. It's
surprise.
just I feel like it was
Fumble.
at least a couple mental mistakes that changed that game, and and Tyler High, and I talked about it earlier. They missed at least 2 touchdowns because of the connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it comes down to them 1 or 2 plays. It's
About
just
that
like
stuff. You said
uh I've seen it in the pro. Can he
yeah.
make? He didn't make that one throw, 1 or 2 throws.
Sparrow. So y'all lost
You
to
know,
Kaufman. Hey, I hope to wait for y'all. I don't know what this y'all in, but y'all might have a better chance. Well, see, JT got win too. I don't know.
well,
Depending on what this y'all in.
who turned out left to play? See if I know.
I really get you. Terry got to put it. Oh, Kuzo for life ain't making no more posts about. He said he done talking. but he gonna still be at the games. I saw
Yeah, sometimes you just get,
he made it. He pretty much
especially like
done with it.
Cowboy fans, you just ain't really got nothing to say. You just frustrated, like especially
Yeah.
Cowboy. It's
Terrell
at least with
Tigers.
the Cowboys, stuff just wrong all over the place.
They got Greenville, Crandall, and Poteet.
And Greenville got whooped by somebody. They just
Mesquite Poteet. I remember that game. I
oh yeah,
played Corsicana, Memorial, Heritage. So
you say Ennis?
they beat Ennis 41. I remember them Ennis game JT used to play. Boy, Ennis.
Yeah,
Them Ennis fans used to be so annoying on the smoke on the forum. You don't hear nothing from them no more, but they used to be so annoying in the forum. They thought they were this God's gift to football. Just like the Lake Travis fans back
I
in
know y'all
days. Oh, that was just great. But it's getting right that time. I heard Gabby gonna be at the sensation, so we're gonna get through these NFL picks.
think about these pick tacos. You better
All
listen up.
right, so let's go. We already did the Broncos Saints. Who's the what's the name? The Saints are so the most. I gonna say that the Saints are the best, the most overrated 2-0 team ever. Ever they jumped on the bandwagon on 2-0, like, and all of a
That's why I
sudden
don't
they
like the
just
top two.
man.
You gotta keep it up.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, let's go with the start here. The Patriots and Jaguars. Drake May versus uh Trevor Lawrence. They still in London too. I'm gonna go with Jaguars because they've been in London and they kind of they stuck there right now. But I'm gonna go with Jaguars and
I'm
just
gonna go Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence can make some more plays than Drake made. Let me just go. I'm
yeah.
gonna go Jaguars.
Here's a good one: Lions and the Vikings. We're gonna see what the Vikings really are in this game.
So he plays the Cowboys.
Yeah, yeah, Carter, he been trash. I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this one.
First, I don't know what I want to go with. I don't know. I really don't know what I
It's
want to go
horrible.
with. But I'm gonna say this. Vikings in a close one.
Yeah.
Brian Flores, that defense makes maybe a play or two.
This will be a good one, the easy one. Bills and the Titans. Amari Cooper should be playing. I'm gonna go Bills.
Bills. Tight starting Mason Rudolph. Of course, it's Bills.
Mason, oh, they definitely gonna lose. Okay, Dolphins and the Colts. Tua ain't playing yet, but he's supposed to be back. He said he's gonna play. Colts. Richardson's back. I'm gonna go Colts.
I gotta go Colts because yeah, he's not back. I think he's gonna practice this week, but he probably won't play till early as next week. So Colts.
Okay, Seahawks and Falcons. Kirk Cousins talking about being in trap houses. He doesn't really fit into Atlanta now, so I'm going Falcons.
Those Falcons are close. Defense, defense prevailed.
Texans and the Packers. We know this will be a pretty good one too. I'm Packers. We know. I mean, are they really good? Are they good? I'm gonna go Texans.
I'm going Texas.
Bengals and the Browns. Two bad teams right now, but the Bengals are a little bit better. They Browns pretty much said the season over. I'm gonna go Bengals, but they don't be surprised if they lose though.
I'm gonna go Bengals, even though the defense bad. Browns offense.
Yeah. Yeah. Eagles and the Giants. Now I'm saying the Eagles, but you know the Eagles usually always do is they end up losing to a game they shouldn't lose. I'm going upset. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Oh, hey, the defense could make a play or two. I'm gonna say this, man. Daniel Jones didn't make the one or two throws. I don't know. I'm picking Eagles in a close one.
Okay. One or two, yeah. Okay, the Raiders and the Rams. Raiders are pretty much. I think Cooper Cup coming back, so that's just gives me the percent. I'm going Rams.
I gotta go Rams too.
Yeah. Okay, Panthers and the Commanders. This shouldn't be that hard of a game. I'm gonna go Commanders, but you never know about these Panthers, but not this time.
Commanders.
Yeah. Okay, the game of the week: Chiefs and 49ers. Y'all know who my pick is. The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. They just got the 49ers number.
And then the night game, which I'm gonna probably watch that at the Valley, where I'm gonna be on the little girl with the glasses because she been not responding to my texts, but she always gonna be there. I'm gonna try to get this time, but I'm going. Russ Wilson's supposed to be starting too. I'm back and forth. Devontae Williams is back. They got a. I want to see the old Devontae with Packers, Rogers. So I'm gonna go Jets.
Jets. No offense.
All right, then the Ravens and Buccaneers. Buccaneers a little bit good, but I think the Ravens on the roll. I'm going Ravens there.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Ravens. I think they'll make it a little tough on Ty Bowles defense. I'm gonna go
yeah.
Ravens.
And the Cardinals and the Chargers. The Cardinals let me down last week, but I'm on the bandwagon still. Give me the Cardinals.
I know he gonna pick that because of what he said. I gotta
Yeah.
go Chargers because I think the defense is gonna give them some trouble.
All right. And then the Thursday game for the next week, since we're gonna play them, the Vikings and the Rams. I'm gonna take Vikings on that one.
Short week. I gotta take the Vikings.
Yeah. And that's the picks. And it's time to roll to sensations because Gabby got them tacos, baby. She got
Shout
them
out to Pat
tacos.
B. Hayes and the whole Sensation crew.
Now, if Big John want to be walking to me tonight with a bunch of money, and I don't I might not give it to Pat if you don't tell me to give it to you, Pat. I might forget about it. Like I said, that dream it was crazy. I don't know why I had that dream though. He just handed me a bunch of money. He's like, "Ugh."
Man, he gonna take it to the bank deposit.
But yeah, we're out here. They just like, share, subscribe, all that. Shout out to the dudes that always talk down on me. That never. I said to CJ, I told you, I made a post about it. It's funny how they didn't say nothing when I made the video about it. I gave them their time, and they still didn't say nothing. But they talked. Every video, any other thing, they say something. Yeah. Oh yeah, I passed. I've never been there, but I done passed through it driving there. Guess who hit me up yesterday? Girl number one, Cynthia. She wrote me talking about how. First, I was at work. She like, I can. She's like, how you doing? All this chicken on me. I'm like, good. And you know what she asked me? Can I put my phone in my pocket? And I got back and looked at it after I had the time to look at it. She said, oh, you can't give me some money? Help me get this pizza. Like never. I didn't write back. Like he's still on the.
Say I copied and pasted.
She don't understand what she had the chance. She could have had the pieces and all kind of things. She would have just did the one thing I wanted. But hey, she could have. They work. She's always tell me, oh, I don't like you like that. Oh, you trying to be there? I don't want no man. I don't know this. But then you would ask me for money all through the week. Oh, can you give me something? Can you give me this? Hey, if you do something for me, I do something. That's how I do. I should have never been too nice.
But women, I understand y'all are the prize. Y'all are this. But
like, ask them, hey, you meeting niggas all went through the hotels. Why can't you ask them? You probably get the money. Cause I remember she didn't have
a sucker is born.
Yeah, he really thought I was gonna sit there, hey, help you, send you some money for. I don't care how. Okay, even if it was a $5 little CC, I wouldn't have sending it to you. You should have sent me something, and I would have sent you something, and you could have got all the pieces you wanted. But she couldn't. She couldn't do that. Well, she was doing it with somebody else, but I was that nice guy. I was the one of the five guys at that time. I was the nice guy, nice older guy.
They got some fast food fries, but that season.
Yeah, and I was being stupid.
Hey,
yeah, the Popeyes nigga. I was that guy that I should have never did, but I did. I did have honesty though. She did kind of honesty. She liked me, so I did. I did kind of finish. I didn't finish, but we did something. At least we did. Yeah, I got to stand on it. Now, like I said, that night in Mississippi was my best night. That night I went both of their rooms that night, and I did. It was funny. I didn't go as like I wanted it to go, but it still went kind of. It was it was cool. I missed it. Dang, they lost, and they ain't doing well because they lost their contract to Walmart again, so they don't. I my boy Breezy, when it came to the party, they said they do Dollar Generals now, so it's just they come home every day, like you. So it's finally over. The Wisp experience is finally over. I think I don't think that's the second time they lost. I don't think they're getting it back unless something drastic. They don't get them contract. You know how Walmart is. They need people. They want to know how much money their employers is stealing from them. Pretty much, that's what their inventory is pretty much about. we kind of figured it out. They want their numbers supposed to be like we supposed to have a $2 million worth of stuff in there, and they come in, they only got like 100, 1 million.5. Like, where's our stuff? And they trying to figure out people be stealing. We was working Walmart. How many people? How many people? How many people you used to know steal from Walmart when you worked there? Did you ever see somebody steal from
Heard
Walmart?
something? I've seen, you know, I've heard like cops with their own. Somebody steal.
Yeah,
Uh, I might let's say if
just
I go in
back
there
in the
right
stock
now,
room.
I might know what a secret shop was like. Oh, they still
Oh,
here.
yeah, see, they oh yeah, secret. So I can never point them out.
Some people can. They just go by how they are.
Yeah,
Like now, when I go to Walmart, I do that. That might be a secret shop. Right
I kind of can see sometimes. I think I seen one day was a black lady. I mean, she was like making it so obvious that she was a secret shopper because she was always following me, and I was like every aisle I was in, she was in the same aisle. I'm like what? I was like, oh, and I remember one day I was working. Me and DB was on. I was in the aisle. I didn't hear this later. I think I had my headphones in. She's like, excuse me," and I'm not listening. She's like, "Move!" I heard this, and DB, the manager, he was sitting there talking, telling me, and we was talking about something. And we looked up and seen that lady, this old black lady with a buggy, and we got, hey, you can get out the way. He laughed. I mean, she lived. She was like, "Move!" I'm like, dang.
there.
But hey, Poogie, please be we finna have to go make that trip. Van Ride from Hell story next week. I'm gonna tell you that story again, since a lot of y'all didn't hear it yet, and it's a funny story. We'll tell you that story. Van Ride from Hell story. I'm gonna build some of these witch stories back, the ones that don't know, and I'm gonna bring some new ones too. The Lafayette crew. I never got to talk about the Lafayette crew. I'm gonna tell you about the Lafayette crew next week. It was a bunch of girls and like two dudes, and they would fight about these niggas. They would love to fight about niggas were fighting over these girls. They was pretty fight. We gonna with that one pinky, one finger, one something. I can't even say it. One little. He say that. Nightcap say we out. Pat McAfee say team on me. Team on three. 1, 2, 3.